The transit of Venus through Leo from July 31st to August 25th, 2024, brings a period marked by significant astrological influences and transformative energies. Venus, representing material possessions, relationships, partnerships, and romance, moves into Leo, the sign ruled by the Sun. This video focuses on the transit's impact on Venus significations. It's important to highlight that these interpretations are drawn from sidereal or Vedic astrology, which considers a roughly 24-degree variance from the tropical zodiac. Venus in Leo signifies a shift towards a more authoritative and regal demeanor. Leo is a sign associated with leadership, self-expression, and grandeur. When Venus enters Leo, it adopts these qualities, becoming more confident and assertive in its actions. This transit encourages individuals to take charge of their relationships and material pursuits with a sense of authority and responsibility. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, harmony, and abundance, entering the fiery sign of Leo marks a period where these themes are expressed with grandeur, creativity, and a desire for recognition. Leo is all about self-expression, leadership, and charisma. When Venus transits this sign, there's an emphasis on romantic pursuits, artistic endeavors, and the desire to be admired and appreciated. A significant aspect of this transit is the conjunction between Venus and Mercury in Leo. Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, enhances Venus's ability to express itself. This conjunction brings about a period of eloquent communication, creative self-expression, and a deeper understanding of relationships. It allows Venus to articulate its desires and needs clearly, fostering better communication in romantic and business partnerships. However, Mercury will soon go retrograde in Leo, prompting a re-evaluation of initial thoughts on commitment and relationships. This retrograde motion encourages Venus to reconsider its decisions, possibly leading to course corrections. During this period, individuals may experience second thoughts about their commitments and seek ways to reassess their relationships. As Venus approaches the Sun towards the end of its transit in Leo, another conjunction forms from August 16th to August 25th. This short-lived but intense aspect enhances the qualities of both planets. The Sun's powerful energy merges with Venus, highlighting themes of self-worth, pride in one's creations, and the desire for admiration. This period encourages individuals to shine in social settings, take center stage in their pursuits, and seek validation for their talents and efforts. Mars, energized by Jupiter in Taurus, aspects Venus in Leo, adding a layer of protection and charisma to Venus's energies. Mars's assertive and dynamic influence enhances Venus's confidence and drive. It brings a unique charisma to Venus's appearance and behavior, making this a period of heightened attractiveness and charm. This aspect may ignite passions and drive in relationships, enhancing the pursuit of desires with determination and vigor. It can also bring about conflicts if not managed carefully, as the fiery nature of Mars can clash with Venus's need for harmony. Saturn, retrograding in the Purvabhadrapada nakshatra, aspects Venus in Leo, introducing a dynamic interplay of energies. Typically, Saturn's aspect can bring insecurities in relationships and matters of the heart. It may cause fear of commitment or concerns about losing independence. However, the retrograde motion of Saturn in this particular nakshatra brings a liberating effect. It frees Venus from these insecurities, allowing it to embrace its flamboyant nature without the usual boundaries and restrictions. This period liberates Venus to live its life authentically, without being overly concerned about pleasing others or getting entangled in controversies. The aspect from Saturn encourages Venus to assert its autonomy, focusing on self-expression and self-worth. This is a time when Venus learns to be firm and authoritative without being tyrannical, maintaining its kind and benefic nature while standing its ground. Venus's transit through Leo brings a focus on relationships and commitments. With Saturn's liberating aspect and Mercury's intellectual enhancement, this period encourages individuals to take a more calculated and diplomatic approach to relationships. It's a time to be firm in one's commitments while remaining open to reevaluations and adjustments as needed. This transit also emphasizes the importance of self-worth and autonomy in relationships. Individuals are encouraged to express their true selves and set boundaries that respect their independence. The dynamic interplay of Venus, Sun, Mercury, Saturn, Mars, and Jupiter creates a period of growth and transformation in personal and professional relationships. The transit of Venus in Leo, especially with its conjunctions with Mercury and the Sun, brings a period of passionate and expressive love. Relationships are likely to be more vibrant, with a focus on romance and mutual admiration. However, the influence of Saturn calls for maturity and responsibility, suggesting that while love is in the air, it is essential to build relationships on solid foundations. Avoiding indulgence and extravagance is advised to maintain harmony. Venus in Leo stimulates artistic talents and the desire to showcase one's abilities. This is an excellent time for artists, performers, and creatives to shine and receive recognition for their work. The conjunction with Mercury enhances communication, making it a perfect time for creative writing, public speaking, and engaging in intellectual pursuits with a touch of artistic flair. As the natural ruler of the second house of wealth and seventh house of partnerships, Venus's transit through Leo affects financial matters and business relationships. The period is favorable for financial gains through creative ventures and partnerships. Saturn's influence advises caution and prudence in financial dealings, emphasizing the importance of long-term planning and disciplined investment strategies. Balancing passion with practicality is key. Saturn's influence serves as a reminder to ground one's desires in reality and make decisions based on long-term stability. This period encourages a practical approach to love and relationships, emphasizing commitment and responsibility. Venus represents love and activities that bring joy. As Venus transits through different houses for approximately 25 days, it signifies an increased inclination towards activities associated with that specific house. The final outcomes may vary based on the dignity of Venus in the birth chart, but the common thread is an affinity towards engagements related to the house Venus is currently transiting. Venus primarily influences the Moon and Mercury and is relatively susceptible to the influence of malefic planets such as the Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. To accurately assess the impact of these transits, it is crucial to consider your ascendant and moon signs. The ascendant sign offers insights into the timing of life events, while the moon sign reveals how you will emotionally respond to these changes. Additionally, take into account the position of your current Maha-dasha lord in your birth chart, as it can shed light on how these transits will influence the recurring themes of your current dasha period. This transit may manifest differently for each individual, and how they navigate this transit will depend on their personal charts. A more precise understanding of the impact of this transit can be gained by examining Venus's Ashtaka Varga score in Leo. Keep in mind that the effects of this transit are contingent on Venus's interaction with the planets in individual birth charts. It's also worth noting that individuals currently experiencing the influence of Venus Dasha may feel the effects of this transit more intensely. To understand how this transit may affect you based on your zodiac sign and the houses it transits, let's delve into those specifics. For Aries, the transit of Venus in Leo significantly impacts, especially considering Venus' rulership over the 2nd and 7th houses and its placement in the 5th house. This transit influences areas such as love, romance, children, creativity, and financial success. Venus transiting through the 5th house brings a blend of excitement and intensity in romantic relationships. For single Aries individuals, this period is favorable for pursuing new romantic interests. There's a strong possibility of meeting someone special, potentially leading to a significant relationship. The energy of Leo enhances individuality and passion, making interactions vibrant and engaging. However, those in existing relationships may experience clashes due to ego issues. It's essential to navigate these with patience and understanding to avoid unnecessary conflicts. For married Aries, this transit can bring both challenges and opportunities. While the bond with your spouse can become stronger, ego clashes might arise. Communication and mutual respect are crucial to maintain harmony. Venus in Leo encourages you to express love more openly, which can help in resolving any issues and deepening the connection. The transit is particularly beneficial for those working in creative fields or luxury sectors. Venus in the 5th house can lead to recognition and financial success, as the 2nd lord of wealth moves into a house associated with creativity and speculation. This creates a favorable environment for salary increments and business profits. For Aries entrepreneurs, this period could bring profitable ventures and opportunities for expansion. The aspect of Venus on the 11th house of gains further enhances financial prospects. Networking and building relationships, especially with colleagues of the opposite sex, can bring significant benefits. This period encourages you to engage more with your social circle, as these connections might lead to valuable opportunities. The 5th house also relates to children and creativity. Aries parents will find joy in spending quality time with their children, sharing values, and engaging in fun activities. This transit enhances the bond with children, making interactions more fulfilling. Creative pursuits will flourish during this period, as Venus in Leo stimulates artistic expression and innovative thinking. Whether it's a hobby or a professional project, this is a great time to explore and develop your creative talents. Venus in the 5th house is favorable for speculation and investments. The creation of Dan Yoga indicates financial growth through well-thought-out investments. This transit encourages Aries to invest in value-based businesses and sustainable financial products. It's a good time to enhance your financial literacy, as this knowledge will help you make informed investment decisions. However, it's essential to be cautious and avoid impulsive actions, as Mercury's retrograde could bring unforeseen challenges. Your communication skills will be particularly strong during this transit. Venus in Leo enhances your ability to articulate thoughts, making you a smooth talker. This can be beneficial in both personal and professional settings. Engaging in romantic chats, impressive talks, and verbal foreplay will come naturally, helping you to attract the opposite sex and build meaningful connections. Networking will play a crucial role in your success. Venus aspect on the 11th house encourages you to build credible relationships with friends and colleagues. This is a time to influence others and work on your interpersonal skills. Social interactions will be more relaxed and enjoyable, and you can expect more cooperation and less conflict from your social circle. Despite the positive aspects, there are potential challenges to be mindful of. Ego clashes in relationships, especially marital ones, can create tension. It's essential to practice humility and avoid letting pride disrupt harmony. If you're considering a marriage proposal, it's crucial to think about potential deal breakers, as Mercury's retrograde might bring issues to the surface later. Building good relationships with people at your workplace and in life, especially with those of the opposite sex, can bring significant benefits. This is a time to focus on networking and interacting with influential individuals. Being adaptable and open to forming new connections will help you navigate any challenges that arise. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo brings a dynamic blend of excitement, passion, and opportunities for Aries individuals. Focusing on communication, building relationships, and harnessing creative energies will help you make the most of this period. By navigating challenges with patience and humility, you can achieve significant personal and professional growth. For Taurus, Venus transiting Leo marks a significant period, particularly because Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus and governs both the 1st and 6th houses. This transit affects the 4th house, which represents mother, domestic happiness, property, vehicles, and home life. During Venus's transit in Leo, your personal life will experience a significant upliftment. Venus in the 4th house brings out your best traits, patience, loyalty, and affection. Your relationships with family, especially your partner and mother, will be harmonious. Expect to spend quality time with your loved ones, leading to joyous and happy moments. There will be an influx of love and fondness in your personal front, making it a favorable time for deepening bonds and creating memorable experiences. However, it's crucial to be mindful of your mother's health during this period. Any underlying health issues should not be neglected, and proactive measures should be taken to ensure her well-being. Any existing issues with your partner should be addressed with patience and understanding to maintain harmony. Professionally, this transit presents a moderate phase. Venus, as the ruler of your 6th house, indicates that you will be busy with daily routines, particularly at home. Venus's 7th aspect on the 10th house of career suggests that you need to bring interaction and collaboration to the forefront at your workplace. Building credible relationships at work can lead to growth and advancement. This is a time to leverage the disciplined structure Saturn has already established in your professional life by enhancing it with Venus's charm and social skills. Financial caution is advised during this period. You may find yourself in need of a loan to meet immediate requirements. While this could be for property, vehicle purchase, or even business needs, ensure that you are aware of all terms and conditions to avoid hidden pitfalls. Venus's presence in the 4th house often signals a propensity towards spending on material comforts, so it's essential to balance your desires with practical financial planning. Venus in the 4th house provides you with the opportunity to focus on your home environment. This transit occurs annually, and it's an excellent time to declutter, clean, and make your living space more presentable. A well-organized and aesthetically pleasing home can bring about significant benefits, both mentally and socially. Whether it's hosting guests or simply enjoying your space, a tidy home will elevate your sense of comfort and pride. You may also feel the urge to redecorate or invest in your home's aesthetics. This could involve renovations, purchasing new furniture, or even investing in a vehicle. While these activities will bring joy and satisfaction, be mindful of your expenditures to avoid financial strain. Venus's transit encourages you to be cautious with your interactions, especially on public platforms and social media. During this time, your words and actions are under scrutiny, and any slip-up can lead to misunderstandings or conflicts. Avoid venting out your emotions impulsively. Think before you speak, particularly in professional settings or virtual meetings. Keeping your workspace tidy and presentable is also advised, as it reflects your professionalism and attention to detail. For students, this period is progressive, especially if you are pursuing competitive exams. Venus's influence will bring focus and creativity, aiding in your academic endeavors. Utilize this time to hone your skills and prepare diligently, as the planetary energies are supportive of your educational pursuits. While the overall energy of Venus in the 4th house is positive, it's important to pay attention to health, particularly your mother's. Ensure that your daily routines at home include time for relaxation and self-care. Balancing work and personal life will be key to maintaining your well-being during this transit. The transit of Venus in Leo for Taurus is a mixed bag of opportunities and cautions. It's a time to enhance your personal and professional relationships, focus on home improvements, and be mindful of your financial decisions. With Venus gaining directional strength in the 4th house, your domestic life will be a central focus, bringing both joy and responsibilities. Utilize this period to declutter, beautify your surroundings, and build meaningful connections at work and home. Remain cautious in your public interactions to avoid conflicts and ensure a harmonious transit. Overall, this Venus transit is about striking a balance between indulgence and practicality, ensuring that you enjoy the comforts of life while maintaining a grounded approach to your responsibilities and finances. Embrace the positive energies, stay mindful of potential challenges, and make the most of this period to enhance your life in multiple dimensions. For Gemini, Venus's transit in Leo holds a significant impact as Venus rules the 12th and 5th houses for you and transits through the 3rd house. This house governs siblings, communication, short travels, and initiatives. The period promises benefits both personally and professionally, with a focus on enhancing communication, creativity, and relationships. The transit of Venus in the 3rd house will infuse your communication with charm and diplomacy. This is an ideal time to express your feelings, particularly in romantic relationships. You may feel confident enough to open up to someone special, improving your romantic life. However, be cautious with relationships involving foreigners as they may not yield favorable results during this period. Your marital or love relationship might feel monotonous due to routine schedules. To keep the spark alive, make an effort to introduce excitement by spending quality time together in new settings. This could mean planning short trips or engaging in activities that both of you enjoy. This period encourages you to revitalize your love life through creative and thoughtful gestures. Relationships with your younger siblings will be strengthened during this transit. The mutual understanding and bonding with them will improve, leading to harmonious interactions. Enjoying shared activities and resolving any conflicts will come naturally, fostering a supportive family environment. Venus in the 3rd house enhances your professional vision, making it a favorable time for those in marketing, media, and creative fields. You will find yourself more persuasive and charming, which can be particularly beneficial for roles requiring effective communication, such as writing, speaking, and performing arts. This is an excellent period to refine your professional skills and learn new technologies or tools that enhance your practical knowledge. However, exercise vigilance in financial matters. Avoid quick money-making schemes and any risky financial investments. While the transit offers professional growth, it's essential to remain cautious and well-informed before making significant financial decisions. Venus's influence will guide you to make modifications in your professional approach, leading to better performance and new opportunities. Venus transiting your 3rd house will make your communication style more graceful and eloquent. You will be more engaging and persuasive, which is particularly advantageous for those involved in creative self-expression. Incorporating foreign elements or technical terms in your communication can enhance your perceived authority and knowledge, making you stand out in professional and social interactions. This period is also conducive for students and those pursuing intellectual hobbies. You may feel drawn to learning new languages or engaging in creative pursuits that stimulate your mind. Venus's aspect on the 9th house, where Saturn is currently placed, suggests that any form of communication, whether through publishing or social media, will be well received. This is an opportune time to share your knowledge and ideas with a broader audience. Short and long-distance travels are on the cards during this transit. These journeys could be spiritual, bringing a sense of rejuvenation and refreshment. Whether it's a literal journey or starting a new venture, this period is ripe with potential milestones such as buying a house, owning a car, or entering a new relationship. The mutual aspect of Venus and Saturn in your 3rd and 9th houses underscores the significance of these travels or new beginnings in your life. Your relationship with siblings will flourish, with Venus bringing harmony and understanding. This is a favorable time to resolve any past conflicts and enjoy shared activities that strengthen your bond. Venus in the 3rd house also bestows leadership qualities, giving you the confidence to start new initiatives and lead projects effectively. Your communication will be clear and assertive, allowing you to express your opinions without hesitation. For students, this transit encourages a focus on academics and intellectual hobbies. Engaging in activities that bring out your creativity will be particularly fulfilling. This period supports higher education and any form of learning that broadens your horizons. You may also find opportunities to travel, meet new people, and expand your knowledge in meaningful ways. Venus's influence on your communication skills will enhance your public image, especially if you are involved in publishing or media-related activities. This is a favorable time to engage with a wider audience and share your insights. However, with Mercury retrograding soon, be prepared to revisit and possibly revise your communications or publications. Saturn's retrograde in the 9th house will also support this review process, ensuring that your content is well-polished and impactful. The transit may bring a cordial yet authoritative tone to your relationship with your father. Despite any past differences, communication with him will be respectful and firm. This period encourages you to address any lingering issues with clarity and confidence, fostering a better understanding and connection. Overall, Venus's transit in Leo for Gemini indicates a period of growth, both personally and professionally. Your communication skills will be enhanced, leading to better relationships and professional opportunities. While there are potential financial pitfalls to avoid, the overall energy of the transit supports creativity, learning, and new beginnings. Embrace the positive changes, maintain vigilance in financial matters, and use this time to strengthen your connections and refine your skills. This transit offers a harmonious blend of charm, creativity, and practical wisdom, making it a promising period for personal and professional development. For Cancer individuals, the transit of Venus in Leo holds significant implications impacting various aspects of life including finance, family, relationships, and personal growth. As Venus rules the 11th and 4th houses and transits the 2nd house, this period brings a mix of positive outcomes and challenges. The transit of Venus in the 2nd house promises good financial stability and strong bonding in relationships. The 2nd house governs family, finances, and speech, making this transit crucial for both financial progress and personal happiness. During this period, Cancer individuals can expect success in financial endeavors, leading to an increase in earnings and gains. This financial uplift will also positively influence personal relationships, fostering a warm bond with family members, especially the mother. The alignment of Venus in this house enhances one's ability to maintain harmonious family ties and enjoy financial security. There will be opportunities for financial increments, which will further solidify personal relationships and bring joy to the family. The professional front will see blessings as well, with significant profits in ventures and approval from superiors if employed. However, while the financial prospects look promising, the transit of Venus in the 2nd house can have a detrimental impact on relationships. From a relationship standpoint, the 2nd house Venus requires caution. Communication becomes crucial as this period might bring some strain in relationships. It's essential to maintain open lines of communication and work on improving relationships during this time. This transit offers a karmic window to address and enhance relationship dynamics. Venus transiting the 2nd house will also influence communication style and dietary habits. Venus will bring eloquence and confidence in speech, making interactions at the workplace and in personal life more effective. This is a time to harness the power of Venus to convey messages with grace and assurance. There will be a heightened consciousness regarding diet and consumption. Making conscious decisions about what to eat and focusing on healthy dietary habits will be beneficial. This period calls for improved financial management, with a focus on long-term financial decisions. Learning financial management skills and saving for the future will be crucial during this transit. Venus's 7th aspect on the 8th house signifies a desire for transformation and discipline. This aspect helps in coping with sudden changes in life and can spark an interest in astrology, hidden sciences, or research-related subjects. This period encourages embracing transformation and learning to navigate sudden life changes with resilience and insight. The transit will also enhance the taste for finer things in life and increase the inflow of income. There will be a strong push to invest time in artistic pursuits and gain recognition for it. This transit might lead to buying luxury items and domestic accessories, which bring joy and enhance the living environment. There is a potential for significant investments in property or valuable assets. However, it's important to be cautious about extravagance, especially when it comes to spending on friends or luxury items. This period will increase self-worth and encourage prioritizing what truly matters. Interacting with the mother more and seeking comfort in familial bonds will be a recurring theme during this transit. Venus ruling the 11th and 4th houses and transiting the 2nd house can indicate an addition to the family, possibly through reunions. However, fulfilling duties towards family members and managing financial obligations might bring some challenges. There could be friction regarding financial decisions between spouses, necessitating a balanced approach to joint finances and investments. This period calls for rethinking how joint finances are handled to ensure stability and security. The aspect of Saturn from the 8th house will influence financial management, promoting traditional investments that align with core values and traditions. Investing in gold or other secure assets might be a wise decision during this time. The transit of Venus in Leo will also bring changes in emotional and psychological states. The aspect on the 8th house will help address fears and insecurities, leading to targeted ways of dealing with these issues. This period might bring relief from depression or other emotional ordeals, providing a sense of happiness and emotional stability. It's crucial to watch out for the conjunction of Mercury and Venus, especially when Mercury goes retrograde. This can lead to excesses in food, exacerbate fears, and complicate dealings with in-laws. Being forewarned allows for better preparation and management of these potential pitfalls. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo for Cancer individuals is a mixed period with both positive and challenging aspects. Financial stability and strong family bonds are prominent themes, while relationships require careful attention and communication. Embracing the eloquence in speech, conscious dietary habits, and prudent financial management will help navigate this transit successfully. The influence on the 8th house encourages transformation and resilience, making this a period of growth and self-improvement. For Leo, the transit of Venus through Leo brings a host of benefits and opportunities. As Venus rules the 10th and 3rd houses and transits the 1st house, its influence is profound in areas such as personal relationships, professional ventures, self-expression, and appearance. Venus transiting your 1st house will have a remarkable impact on your personal relationships. This period is characterized by increased charm and charisma, making you more attractive and appealing to others. The transit will foster strong bonding in relationships, whether with a partner, friends, or family. If you are in a relationship, expect heightened intimacy and a deeper emotional connection. For married Leo individuals, this transit is especially beneficial, as it brings opportunities to spend quality time with your spouse, strengthening your marital bond. Venus aspect on the 7th house of relationships and partnerships enhances the potential for new romantic connections. If you are single, this is an excellent time to meet someone special. The mutual aspect with Saturn adds a layer of stability and seriousness to any new relationship formed during this period, making it likely to be enduring and meaningful. In the professional sphere, Venus transiting the 1st house will bring significant progress and recognition. Your creativity and innovative ideas will be appreciated, leading to success in your professional ventures. The transit of Venus through the house of self will enhance your confidence, making you more assertive and influential at work. This is an excellent time for those in creative fields, as your unique ideas and artistic expressions will shine brightly. Venus rulership of the 10th house of career and its placement in the Ascendant signifies opportunities for career advancement. You are likely to be admired for your contributions and leadership skills. Your ability to build and maintain professional relationships will be a key factor in your success during this period. Utilize this time to network and make valuable connections that can propel your career forward. Venus in the 1st house will bring about a transformation in your self-expression and personal appearance. This transit encourages you to focus on how you present yourself to the world. You may feel a strong urge to update your wardrobe, try new styles, and enhance your overall appearance. This change is not just superficial but also reflective of a deeper personal growth. Embrace these Venusian energies to evolve your personality and make a lasting impression on others. Your communication skills will also be enhanced during this transit. Venus rulership of the 3rd house of communication and its influence on your ascendant will make you more articulate and persuasive. This is a great time for engaging in writing, speaking, and other forms of creative expression. Your ability to convey ideas attractively and effectively will be at its peak, making it easier to influence others and gain their support. While the transit of Venus in Leo is largely positive, there are some challenges to be aware of. One potential issue is the tendency to become overly focused on appearance and superficial aspects of relationships. It's important to balance this with genuine emotional connections and humility. The mutual aspect between Venus and Saturn suggests the need for a balanced approach to relationships, ensuring that they are built on mutual respect and understanding. Another challenge is the potential for miscommunication, especially with the retrograde of Mercury. Be mindful of what you say and how you say it, as misunderstandings can arise easily. This is particularly relevant for written communication, such as text messages or social media interactions. Take care to avoid loose talk and be clear about your commitments to prevent any confusion or conflicts. This transit will significantly boost your creativity and self-expression. You will feel more inspired and driven to explore artistic pursuits, whether it's writing, painting, music, or any other creative activity. Your work will likely receive recognition and admiration, adding to your confidence and sense of accomplishment. This is also a favorable time for engaging in competitive activities, where your creativity and ambition can shine. In terms of hobbies and personal interests, you might find yourself drawn to fine arts, such as playing musical instruments, photography, or crafting. These activities will not only bring you joy but also help you express your unique personality and talents. Venus transit through the first house will also have a positive impact on your financial situation. You may find new opportunities to earn money, especially through creative or artistic endeavors. This is a good time to invest in yourself, whether it's through learning new skills or enhancing your appearance. However, be cautious of overspending, especially on luxury items or experiences. Ensure that your financial decisions are sustainable in the long run. Your social life will flourish during this transit. Venus in the Ascendant makes you more sociable and approachable, attracting new friendships and strengthening existing ones. The aspect on the 7th house also indicates potential for forming significant partnerships, both personal and professional. Use this time to build and nurture relationships that can support your growth and success. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo brings a wealth of opportunities for Leo individuals to enhance their personal and professional lives. By focusing on self-improvement, building strong relationships, and leveraging your creativity, you can make the most of this favorable period. Embrace the positive energies and navigate any challenges with confidence and grace. For Virgo, the transit of Venus through Leo impacts by bringing a blend of opportunities and challenges, particularly in professional, personal, and financial spheres. As Venus rules the 2nd house of wealth and family and the 9th house of higher education, travel, and spirituality for Virgo, and transits the 12th house of losses, expenses, foreign connections, and spirituality, this period promises significant developments. Venus transiting your 12th house will bring about opportunities for professional progress, especially through overseas ventures and long travels. This transit is likely to fulfill your professional dreams of traveling abroad, bringing profitable results. You may find that your work requires you to engage with foreign clients or travel internationally, which will not only enhance your career prospects but also expand your professional network. However, this increase in professional opportunities comes with a corresponding rise in expenditure. Be mindful of your spending during this time, as the 12th house is also the house of losses. Support from elder siblings and your parents will be pivotal in resolving any professional issues that arise. Their guidance and assistance can help you navigate through challenges and make the most of the opportunities presented by this transit. Venus aspect on the 6th house of daily work and health suggests changes in your workplace. You might find yourself more involved in collaborative projects, where your ability to interact and communicate effectively will be crucial. In your personal life, the transit of Venus in the 12th house indicates a period of enhanced comfort and luxury. You will have the opportunity to spend quality time with your loved ones, enjoying the finer things in life. However, there is a need to control personal expenses. The 12th house is associated with expenses and losses, so it is important to manage your finances wisely to avoid unnecessary strain. Relationships during this transit will be generally healthy, but there may be a tendency towards moderate interactions rather than deep emotional connections. The focus on personal comfort might lead to indulgence in luxuries, which could strain your budget. Ensure that your expenditure on comforts and pleasures does not overshadow your financial stability. Venus in the 12th house highlights the need to pay attention to your health, particularly your sleep and overall comfort. This period requires you to focus on getting adequate rest, ensuring that you maintain a healthy sleep schedule. A well-rested mind and body will make you more energetic and productive throughout the day. Maintaining hygiene can serve as a simple yet effective remedy during this transit. The aspect of Venus on the 6th house also brings attention to daily routines and health. It suggests that there could be improvements in your daily work environment and possibly some positive changes in your job. However, be cautious about minor health issues and ensure that you address them promptly to avoid complications. The 12th house is also the house of spirituality, isolation, and the subconscious mind. Venus transiting this house will enhance your spiritual awareness and may lead you to explore new spiritual practices or philosophies. You might feel a stronger connection to your inner self and develop a deeper understanding of your spiritual needs. This transit encourages you to engage in activities that promote inner peace, such as meditation, yoga, or artistic pursuits. Higher education and learning are also emphasized during this transit. Venus rules the 9th house, and its placement in the 12th house suggests opportunities for studying abroad or engaging in higher studies. However, these opportunities might require financial investment, possibly through loans or other means of borrowing money. Financially, this transit can be a mixed bag. While there will be professional gains, especially from overseas ventures, the 12th house's influence will lead to increased expenses. You may find yourself spending on travel, luxury items, or health-related issues. It is important to manage your finances carefully and avoid unnecessary expenditures. Venus aspect on the 6th house indicates that you might find solutions to some chronic health issues, but this will come at a cost. There could be medical expenses. Being proactive about your health and finances will help you navigate this period more effectively. During this transit, your ability to connect with others, especially foreigners, will be enhanced. You will have a great way of talking and engaging in flirty or romantic conversations, particularly at night. However, be cautious about your parents' health during this period, as there might be some concerns that need attention. Your family expenses will increase, potentially leading to friction in your relationships. You might distance yourself from your immediate family due to travel or other commitments. This period could also see liquidating or selling some valuable assets to manage your expenses. If you're planning to move abroad, this transit could facilitate that move, albeit with increased costs. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo for Virgo brings a mix of professional opportunities and personal challenges. By focusing on managing expenses, maintaining health, and leveraging overseas opportunities, you can make the most of this transit. Embrace the spiritual growth and inner development that this period offers, and stay grounded to navigate through any challenges that arise. This transit is a time for careful planning and balanced decision-making, ensuring that you benefit from the positive aspects while mitigating potential drawbacks. For Libra, Venus's transit in Leo marks an auspicious period with its movement into the 11th house of gains and social recognition. This is an excellent time for professional advancements and financial benefits. Your hard work and dedication at work will not go unnoticed. Superiors will recognize and appreciate your efforts, leading to increased satisfaction and professional gains. You might experience a significant boost in your income, possibly through a promotion, the resolution of pending payments, or successful ventures in real estate or trading. The 11th house transit of Venus also signals potential sudden financial gains. Inheritances or profitable transactions could provide unexpected financial benefits. This period may also be favorable for starting new business ventures or exploring new sources of income. However, while the financial prospects are promising, it is crucial to manage your finances wisely. Avoid splurging on luxuries and be mindful of your spending habits. On the personal front, Venus's transit will bring warmth and harmony to your relationships. Your love life will flourish as you spend quality time with your partner, enhancing mutual affection and understanding. The transit will also enrich your social interactions, making you more attractive and charismatic in your social circles. Your dynamic personality will draw like-minded individuals towards you, expanding your network and creating opportunities for new friendships. The influence of Venus in the 11th house suggests that your friendships and social networks will become a source of joy and inspiration. You may reconnect with old friends, mending any past differences and strengthening bonds. This period is ideal for building positive relationships and collaborating with others. Venus's transit through the 11th house will enhance your creativity and self-expression. This is a great time for those involved in creative fields such as arts, music, fashion, and entertainment. Your creative endeavors will receive recognition and appreciation, possibly leading to new opportunities for collaboration or projects. This transit encourages you to pursue practical knowledge and skills that can benefit your professional life and personal growth. You will feel a strong urge to indulge in creative pursuits and intellectual hobbies. This period is favorable for learning new skills or taking up courses that can enhance your abilities. The mutual aspect between Venus and Saturn emphasizes the importance of practical knowledge and long-term planning. Focus on acquiring skills that are practical and can be applied to your career or daily life. Venus's transit in the 11th house will have a positive impact on your health and well-being. The 11th house is an Upachaya house, which means that the benefits will increase over time. Venus, ruling the 8th house of longevity, moving to the 11th house indicates improved vitality and immunity. You will feel more energetic and resilient during this period, which is further supported by the conjunction of Mars and Jupiter in the 8th house. This transit also suggests a focus on self-care and pampering. You may feel inclined to spend on cosmetics, luxury items, and self-indulgence. While it's important to enjoy these pleasures, remember to balance your spending and avoid overindulgence. While Venus's transit brings many positive aspects, it also comes with potential challenges. The 8th house's influence indicates sudden events or changes that could impact your life. It is important to stay cautious and avoid taking impulsive decisions, especially regarding collaborations or financial commitments. Be wary of getting involved in scandals or gossip, as this could affect your reputation. During this transit, there is also a possibility of sudden changes related to your children or younger family members. Pay close attention to their needs and well-being, and be prepared to provide support and guidance. The benefits of Venus's transit in the 11th house are not limited to short-term gains. The 11th house's Upachaya nature means that the positive effects will continue to grow over time. Your professional and social standing will improve, leading to long-term recognition and success. The influence of Venus will also enhance your longevity and overall well-being, contributing to a healthier and more fulfilling life. Overall, Venus's transit in Leo through the 11th house offers a period of significant personal and professional growth for Libra. This transit promises financial gains, professional recognition, and enriched personal relationships. Your social interactions will flourish, and your creative endeavors will receive appreciation. While there are potential challenges, with careful management and a focus on practical knowledge, you can navigate this period successfully. Embrace the opportunities for growth and enjoy the harmony and prosperity that this transit brings. For Scorpio, Venus's transit in Leo, affecting 10th house, brings a complex mix of professional challenges and gains. The 10th house governs career, reputation, and social standing, making this transit particularly impactful. You will experience professional gains, but you must navigate through some challenges related to your professional image. This transit can lead to progressive trends in your business ventures. You will see progress and gains in your projects, but caution is advised in financial matters. Avoid hasty investments and ensure that your financial decisions are well considered. The influence of Venus will also enhance your ability to build long-lasting, credible relationships at your workplace, particularly with female colleagues or superiors. Dressing appropriately for work and maintaining a neat and presentable office space will help you create a positive impression and garner compliments. On the personal front, Venus's transit will bring harmony and mutual understanding in your relationships. You will enjoy a pleasant and cordial atmosphere with your family and loved ones. Support from your family will be readily available, but it is essential to avoid any form of dominance in your behavior. This period is an opportunity to mend and strengthen your relationship with your spouse, focusing on mutual respect and understanding. Venus's aspect on the 4th house emphasizes the importance of your home environment. Decluttering your home and maintaining a tidy and aesthetically pleasing space will enhance your overall well-being. This transit encourages you to focus on hobbies and interests that bring you happiness and contentment. If you live away from your homeland, improving your relationship with your mother and reconnecting with your roots will provide emotional stability. The transit of Venus in your 10th house opens doors for professional growth and opportunities. You may receive an overseas job offer that is hard to resist. Your public image will shine with creativity, earning you recognition and appreciation at work. Leadership skills will become more visible, making you an influential mentor for your colleagues. This period is ideal for showcasing your talents with confidence and grace, leading to powerful collaborations that boost your reputation. You may have to deal with foreigners during this transit, and those in business should be cautious about making new investments. Partnering with new individuals could prove beneficial for your enterprise, but thorough vetting is essential to avoid potential pitfalls. Venus's influence will make you more inclined towards helping others at your workplace, fostering a supportive and cooperative environment. Venus's transit brings a focus on creativity and leadership. Those working in creative fields such as art, music, fashion, media, and entertainment will find this period particularly rewarding. Your creative endeavors will receive praise and rewards, enhancing your public image. Leadership roles will come naturally to you, and you will be able to manage your team with kindness and firmness. This is an excellent time for people who travel while working, as the transit supports remote work and managing tasks from afar. Balancing professional and personal life is crucial during this transit. While you may feel isolated in your professional journey, it is essential to connect with others on a deeper level. Craving love and affection is natural, and if your dasha period is supportive, you may find someone who provides emotional support. However, be cautious about how much you reveal about yourself and avoid crossing personal boundaries. Venus's aspect on the 4th house also indicates a focus on home renovation and decoration projects. This is a great time to enhance your living space, incorporating beauty and aesthetics that make your home more comfortable and visually pleasing. Pay attention to incorporating foreign or novel elements that add a unique touch to your home environment. While this transit offers many positive aspects, it also comes with potential challenges that require careful management. Be wary of office politics and avoid getting involved in conflicts that could harm your reputation. Financial prudence is essential. Avoid hasty investments and ensure that your financial decisions are well considered. Maintain a professional appearance and keep your workspace tidy to create a positive impression. Building strong relationships with colleagues, especially female coworkers, will help you navigate through professional challenges. Focus on practical knowledge and skills that enhance your professional and personal life. Overall, Venus's transit in Leo through the 10th house brings a blend of professional challenges and gains for Scorpio. While you will face some challenges at work, there are ample opportunities for professional growth and recognition. Personal relationships will flourish, bringing harmony and mutual understanding. Balancing professional and personal life, maintaining a professional demeanor, and focusing on practical skills are key to navigating this transit successfully. Embrace the opportunities for growth and enjoy the harmony and prosperity that this transit brings. For Sagittarius, the transit of Venus in Leo brings a mix of professional progress and favorable personal relationships. With Venus ruling the 11th and 6th houses and transiting the 9th house, this period will highlight long-distance journeys and their positive impact on your professional prospects and personal relationships. However, the effects on your career will vary, and any hasty or impulsive decisions could lead to setbacks. Careful consideration of the pros and cons of any venture is essential during this time. Your professional front will experience moderate results, heavily influenced by your working skills and decision-making. While long-distance travel can be fruitful for professional progress, it is crucial to avoid impulsive decisions that could bring setbacks. This transit emphasizes the need for strategic planning and thoughtful execution of your professional plans. Any new job, business, or secondary income source should be approached with caution, ensuring that all potential outcomes are thoroughly assessed. Venus in the 9th house also enhances your ability to engage in creative pursuits. This is an excellent time to explore artistry, acting, singing, dancing, journaling, and other forms of creative expression. Written communication, such as writing or sculpting, can also be particularly rewarding during this transit. Embracing these creative outlets can lead to new opportunities and professional growth. On the personal front, relationships will experience fluctuations, especially with your father. There may be misunderstandings due to your tendency to disregard his advice. It is essential to maintain open communication and seek to understand his perspective to mitigate any potential conflicts. Your marital relationship, on the other hand, will be cordial. Long-distance travel with your loved ones will bring intimacy and strengthen your bond. This period is favorable for nurturing personal relationships, ensuring that they remain harmonious and supportive. Venus's aspect on the 3rd house by its 7th aspect indicates a focus on communication and relationship building with siblings and close friends. The transit of Venus in the 9th house is auspicious for starting new ventures and exploring new horizons. This period encourages you to take up new journeys, whether they are related to work, education, or personal growth. Engaging in spiritual journeys or vacations can provide peace and help manage stress. The mutual aspect between Venus and Saturn, along with the presence of Mercury and the Sun in the 9th house, emphasizes the importance of seeking guidance from mentors, gurus, or guides. Taking advice from someone you look up to will help you navigate challenges and make informed decisions. This is a favorable time for gaining knowledge of higher truths and wisdom, which can significantly impact your professional and personal life. During this transit, you will encounter obstacles in furthering your ambitions. Students may face challenges in getting into their desired educational institutions or courses. However, success in literary competitions and an increase in income streams are likely. You will benefit from your friends' advice and actual help, and being part of a group of attractive and influential people will bring positive experiences. Your relationship with your father may involve health concerns or financial challenges, such as loans. However, support from your mother and maternal relatives will help you overcome these difficulties. This period will strengthen your bond with your father as you serve him with care and authority, leading to beneficial results. This transit is particularly favorable for those involved in creative and intellectual pursuits. Engaging in activities such as playing musical instruments, creating art, writing, or discussing philosophy will be fulfilling and rewarding. You will feel an urge to express yourself candidly, overcoming any insecurities about how others perceive your work. This is an excellent time to publish your work, gain connections, followers, and popularity, despite potential criticism from some quarters. Venus's aspect on the third house highlights the importance of communication and learning. Focus on practical knowledge that can help you in various aspects of life. Taking up a course or learning something new will provide significant benefits. This is also a time to engage in community service, inspired by your parents or mentors, and share your wisdom and knowledge with your community and siblings. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo through the 9th house brings a blend of professional progress and personal relationship dynamics for Sagittarius. Long-distance journeys will play a crucial role in your professional and personal growth. Careful decision-making and strategic planning are essential to avoid setbacks in your career. Personal relationships will see fluctuations, especially with your father, but maintaining open communication will help resolve misunderstandings. This period is favorable for creative and intellectual pursuits, allowing you to express yourself freely and gain recognition. Embrace new journeys and seek guidance from mentors to navigate challenges and achieve success during this transit. For Capricorn, the transit of Venus through Leo will bring notable fluctuations in both personal and professional realms. With Venus ruling your 10th and 5th houses and transiting your 8th house, expect sudden changes and transformative experiences. This period requires extra effort and vigilance, particularly concerning health, as unexpected obstacles can lead to anxiety. However, with careful attention and proactive measures, positive outcomes are achievable. Venus transiting your 8th house signals a time of transformation in your professional life. This house governs sudden ups and downs, longevity, and deep changes, suggesting that your career may experience unexpected shifts. You may face obstacles that demand significant effort and hard work. The results may be moderate, but perseverance will pay off. It's essential to remain adaptable and resilient in the face of these changes. While there may be fluctuations in your business profits, these will not necessarily align with your expectations. This calls for diligent effort and strategic planning. Focus on maintaining a steady workflow and avoid risky ventures during this period. Venus's aspect on your 2nd house highlights the importance of managing finances carefully, ensuring that your expenses do not spiral out of control. The 8th house transit also brings health concerns to the forefront. Sudden obstacles in your career and relationships can cause anxiety, making it crucial to monitor your health closely. Adopting stress relief techniques, maintaining a balanced diet, and ensuring regular physical activity can mitigate these impacts. Pay attention to any signs of discomfort or distress, and seek medical advice promptly to avoid complications. Your personal relationships will require extra care and attention during this transit. The 8th house influence can lead to sudden lapses in your relationship with your partner or spouse. However, your efforts to nurture these relationships will bring gains for your spouse, fostering a deeper connection. Avoid distractions from others and focus on strengthening your bond with your partner. Venus's rulership over the 5th house emphasizes the need for deep, meaningful connections. Some people may find satisfaction through intimate unions and carnal pleasures, while others might seek knowledge in astrology or other secret sciences. This period is favorable for learning skills passed down through generations, such as classical arts, music, or dance. The aspect of Venus on the 2nd house stresses the importance of managing finances and dealing with inheritance matters. This transit can bring authority into inheritance issues, possibly involving disputes with siblings. While you may assertively seek your share, you might also feel inclined to be more giving, balancing personal gain with familial harmony. Be cautious about making financial commitments during this time, as sudden changes could lead to regret. This transit presents an opportunity for Capricorns to become advisors, as many will seek your guidance. If you've been considering establishing a consultancy or secondary source of income, this is a favorable time. Financial management is crucial, and starting a side business or enhancing your consultancy skills can prove beneficial. Your ability to provide sound advice will be recognized, and this period could lead to significant personal and professional growth. Venus in the 8th house enhances your desire for deep connections and unconventional expressions of love. This is an excellent time to focus on creative and intellectual pursuits, such as writing, painting, or any artistic endeavor. You will find satisfaction in exploring new depths of creativity, and may even gain recognition for your efforts. This transit encourages learning and travel. Pursuing new educational opportunities or engaging in spiritual journeys can be rewarding. Seek advice from mentors or guides, and embrace new experiences that broaden your horizons. Whether it's formal education or self-study, this period is ideal for gaining new knowledge and skills. Venus's aspect on the 2nd house also brings family dynamics into focus. You may encounter sudden events that stir things up within your family, possibly related to finances or long-hidden secrets coming to light. These situations can create tension, but your ability to deal with them maturely will be crucial. Maintaining open communication and fostering a supportive environment will help navigate these challenges. Be cautious with speculative gains and investments during this transit. The mutual aspect of Venus and Saturn suggests potential ups and downs in your financial landscape. It's best to avoid major financial decisions until Venus moves to the next sign. Assess the conditions carefully before making any significant investments or changes to joint finances. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo through the 8th house for Capricorn signifies a period of transformation, requiring careful management of professional and personal realms. Fluctuations in career and relationships demand extra effort and vigilance, especially concerning health. Focus on maintaining deep, meaningful connections and managing finances prudently. This period offers opportunities for creative and intellectual growth, provided you navigate the challenges with resilience and strategic planning. For Aquarius, the transit of Venus through Leo significantly impacts, bringing notable transformations in personal relationships and professional ventures. With Venus ruling your 9th and 4th houses and transiting your 7th house, this period is poised to bring prosperity in love and cordial partnerships in business. While business entrepreneurs will see favorable deals, employees will need to exert considerable effort to achieve success. Venus transiting your 7th house emphasizes professional partnerships and collaborations. This period is highly favorable for business ventures, especially those undertaken with a spouse or a close partner. New projects in partnership will likely yield good profits and gains, fostering a prosperous business environment. However, for those in employment, the scenario demands hard work and diligence. Success will not come easily, and you will need to invest significant effort to maintain and enhance your professional standing. Overseas travel related to professional matters will bring substantial profits. Such journeys will not only open new avenues for business but also enhance your understanding of global markets and cultures. This period is ideal for forging new professional relationships and strengthening existing ones, setting a strong foundation for future growth. The transit of Venus in your 7th house, which governs marriage and partnerships, indicates a period of harmony and prosperity in your love life and marital relationships. Your relationship with your spouse or partner will be marked by mutual understanding and trust, leading to enhanced happiness. Travel plans with your partner will provide opportunities to spend quality time together, deepening your bond and fostering greater intimacy. If you are single, this transit is an auspicious time to find a potential partner. Venus, the significator of love and relationships, will make you more attractive and approachable, increasing your chances of entering a meaningful relationship. For those already in a relationship, this period is ideal for taking significant steps forward, such as introducing your partner to your family or considering long-term commitments. Venus ruling the 4th house and transiting the 7th house brings positive developments in your domestic life. You will enjoy a harmonious home environment, and your family will likely support your relationship decisions. This period may also see you investing in property or making improvements to your home, enhancing your domestic comfort. Your relationship with your mother will be particularly fortunate, and her support will be invaluable during this time. This transit also bodes well for those seeking to expand their family. The possibility of welcoming a new member, bringing joy and fulfillment to your domestic life. Overall, your home will be a source of peace and rejuvenation, providing a stable foundation for your personal and professional endeavors. Venus's aspect on your 1st house during this transit will encourage you to focus on personal growth and aesthetics. You might feel an urge to enhance your appearance, perhaps through a new hairstyle, wardrobe changes, or other aesthetic improvements. This focus on self-presentation will boost your confidence and make you feel more attractive and comfortable in your own skin. This period is ripe for personal transformation. The influence of Venus will inspire you to engage in activities that bring you joy and satisfaction, fostering a sense of well-being. Whether through creative pursuits, self-care routines, or social engagements, this transit will help you cultivate a more positive and fulfilling personal life. Students and lifelong learners will find this period particularly beneficial. Venus's influence on the 9th house, which governs higher education and long-distance travel, suggests opportunities for academic success and intellectual growth. If you are pursuing studies in law, hospitality, relationship counseling, or corporate governance, this transit will support your efforts and help you achieve your academic goals. Travel, both for educational and professional purposes, will be fruitful. You may have the chance to explore foreign cultures, gain new insights, and expand your horizons. These experiences will not only enrich your knowledge but also enhance your personal and professional prospects. While this transit brings many positive developments, it also requires careful management of challenges, particularly in the workplace. Employees will need to demonstrate dedication and perseverance to overcome obstacles and achieve success. This period demands a proactive approach and a willingness to put in extra effort to meet professional goals. Health-wise, Venus's aspect on your ascendant may lead to indulgences, particularly in food. While it's natural to enjoy the pleasures of life, it's essential to maintain a balanced diet and avoid excessive junk food. Focusing on healthy eating habits and regular exercise will ensure that you stay fit and energetic during this period. Overall, the transit of Venus in Leo through the 7th house for Aquarius brings a harmonious blend of prosperity in love and business partnerships, coupled with the need for hard work and diligence in professional endeavors. This period promises significant personal growth, enhanced domestic comfort, and fruitful educational and travel opportunities. By managing challenges with a proactive approach and focusing on personal well-being, you can maximize the positive outcomes of this transit and navigate through any obstacles that arise. For Pisces, the Venus transit through Leo brings a dynamic mix of energies influencing various aspects of life. This period, marked by the transit of Venus in your 6th house, brings both challenges and opportunities. Venus, ruling your 8th and 3rd houses, brings transformation and changes, especially in areas related to health, daily routines, professional life, and personal relationships. During this transit, professional success is within reach, but it requires a respectful and considerate attitude toward colleagues, especially female coworkers. Venus in the 6th house of work and service emphasizes the importance of harmonious interactions in the workplace. Professional rivals might pose challenges, so it's crucial to stay vigilant and maintain a positive and cooperative demeanor. Building strong alliances and showing respect to colleagues can mitigate potential conflicts and enhance your professional standing. Health is a significant focus during this transit. The 6th house governs health and daily routines, and Venus being a malefic for Pisces suggests that extra effort is needed to maintain well-being. Pay attention to any health issues that arise, and adopt preventive measures to avoid long-term problems. Establishing a disciplined daily routine, incorporating regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep is essential. Saturn's aspect from the 12th house further emphasizes the need for discipline and structure, making it an excellent time to adopt healthier lifestyle choices and alternative healing practices. Personal relationships will experience fluctuations during this transit. Venus rules your 8th house of transformation and 3rd house of communication, indicating that interactions with loved ones may undergo significant changes. There will be a strong emphasis on physical intimacy, strengthening the bond with your partner. However, be cautious of external influences that may strain your relationships. Open and honest communication is key to navigating these fluctuations. Avoid sharing sensitive information digitally to prevent potential scandals or misunderstandings. The transit of Venus through the 6th house can bring unexpected expenses, particularly related to personal relationships and daily routines. This period may involve balancing your finances carefully to avoid unnecessary spending. It's a time to be mindful of your budget and prioritize essential expenditures. The influence of the 8th house suggests that some financial transformations are inevitable, potentially leading to the closure of old debts or the initiation of new financial commitments. Approach these changes with caution and seek professional advice if needed. This transit also highlights the potential for spiritual growth and inner transformation. Venus's aspect on the 12th house encourages you to incorporate discipline and structure into your spiritual practices. Engaging in activities like yoga, meditation, or studying alternative spiritual disciplines can be profoundly beneficial. Connecting with nature, going on retreats, or simply spending time in peaceful environments can help reduce stress and enhance your overall sense of well-being. Embracing spiritual practices during this time can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. Professional and personal conflicts may arise, but Venus's benefic nature suggests that compassionate and diplomatic approaches can lead to resolution. This period empowers you to address disputes with authority and fairness, offering adversaries a chance to make amends. Finding a middle ground and resolving conflicts harmoniously can lead to a more balanced and peaceful environment, both at work and in personal relationships. This approach not only resolves immediate issues but also paves the way for long-term harmony and mutual respect. Effective communication is vital during this transit. Venus ruling the third house of communication indicates that interactions, both personal and professional, require careful handling. Be mindful of how you convey your thoughts and feelings, and strive for clarity and understanding in all exchanges. Avoiding gossip, sensitive disclosures, and any form of contentious communication is crucial to prevent misunderstandings and potential scandals. Keeping communication devices secure and being cautious with digital communications can help maintain privacy and prevent unnecessary complications. Overall, the Venus transit through Leo in the 6th house for Pisces brings a period of significant transformation, balancing professional success with personal challenges. Maintaining respect and harmonious relationships in the workplace, prioritizing health and well-being, and embracing spiritual practices are essential during this time. By approaching financial matters with caution, handling conflicts diplomatically, and enhancing communication skills, you can navigate this transit successfully. Ultimately, this period offers an opportunity for profound personal growth, professional advancement, and deeper spiritual understanding. Embrace the changes and challenges with a positive and proactive mindset to make the most of this dynamic transit. As we wrap up this transit episode, remember that these insights are based on sidereal or Vedic astrology, which accounts for the approximately 24-degree difference with the tropical zodiac. If you'd like more personalized predictions for their specific zodiac sign or have any questions about their astrological chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more astrological updates. If they found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrology insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so they never miss an update. Thank they once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with they in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.